Hitbox!
Hello, loyal viewers. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. I know you're excited. It's another episode of Hitbox. Here we go. So this is Hitbox, ladies and gentlemen, and today we are joined by a brand new special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself, special guest?
Special guest. Hello, I'm Karis. I am an old friend of Jamie's, who I met in university in Freshers. Lived with him for too long. Died. Came back to life. All that.
Etc.
Yeah, so that's me.
Right, that's all you really need to know. I was gonna make this an hour podcast, but not necessary. I think we got it. So we're going to be talking about some games today, and we're going to be talking about Karis's childhood games. I want to know all about what you're playing at age 1. I don't know when you define like what the upper limit of child is. Probably like 23, but
yesterday, stop. That's a cut off.
Yeah, felt pretty mature actually yesterday. I think I became an adult.
I just spawned, a load of light came around me and I was like, oh, adult.
So, Karis is a massive gamer. She's obsessed, and so tell me, give me a game. Tell me a childhood game of yours. You'd like to talk about?
The one that stands out for me, and I think we've had a few discussions about this, Jamie, is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on PS1.
And we're off to a fantastic start. Harry Potter.
Yeah, I think that game was so beautifully made. The graphics were incredible, and it really showed the characters how good they were.
So, which Harry Potter? The first one, the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I love everything about that game. It's fantastic. The fact that you get in there and you meet Dumbledore, who's like a triangle, like every other character, and then he walks off, and then Ron says oh, it's time to go to lessons, and it's a freaking obstacle course to get there. They don't even try.
You have to jump over the top of the library, and every 2 minutes there's a quiet noise and a ghost just comes in front of you for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, were you gifted that?
It was my brother's, so a lot of the games that I'm going to talk about today were my brother's and me just kind of watching him play it and then playing it myself when he finally let me. So
I don't know how I actually acquired Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Same, I think it just appears. I think you're just chosen to play it.
I don't know. I think a lot of my games are movie tie-ins, and all of them, a lot of my childhood games, they're really crap actually. I also obviously loved it as a kid. I remember getting very scared of the knights as well, the kind of the suits of armor.
Yeah. And just that moment when you go into the gardens, to go collect Hedwig and stuff, and you come along Hagrid.
PlayStation 1 Hagrid. I love that that's actually become a thing now.
It's just, it's a meme now, and it's just when something goes really wrong, and it's the picture of that scene from PS1. Oh God, yeah.
That's really funny. Do you have any specific memories of that game?
I think it was more getting annoyed as well with doing the Quidditch round. Even the first one where you had to go through the rings, and I can't remember the name of the teacher, but when you fly over it, she over dramatically cameras down when you're I don't know, a mile away from it.
Oh!
It was the best ever game, but that makes it so good because it was so bad.
It's so funny that you mentioned that, because Me and a friend from primary school used to play that. I used to go around his house and we'd play some Harry Potter PlayStation 1. And we used to spend like ages on the flying level just smashing into that woman. Like, I'm not joking. We found it absolutely hilarious. Obviously, we were like 5 or 6 or something.
23.
I mean, we did play that game at age 20 at uni, in fairness.
It just doesn't get old though. I think it's funny to anyone. Like if you played it when you were younger and go back and play it, you think, what is wrong with this game?
I just love how I think PlayStation games are hilarious, and I love how they don't even try and make it particularly authentic. Like it is literally just, oh yeah, remember that part from the book where Harry pushes a gigantic block to like kill a snail? Like, what is that?
Yes, it's when they're like fire snails in Harry Potter. You never see them in the film. I haven't read the book, I can't, but
I mean, I can't remember the book particularly, but I don't remember there being any fire snails.
And the thing with nearly headless Nick, like he's terrifying. Like every 2 minutes he's pulling his head's being pulled down. He doesn't push it up. He pulls it down and flings it back up. Why are you doing that?
And I love the way he talks as well. He goes, "Hello everybody, I'm nearly headless Nick. Now if you want to go to lesson." I think everyone talked like that in that game, actually.
Yeah, they were all like, except Dumbledore, but Dumbledore was just this giant, like, I don't know, he just looked like a triangle, like you said, and he wasn't as bad with his voice. I think the worst ones, voice was nearly headless Nick, and then Crab and Goyle with the cracker round.
Oh, yeah. What is that all about?
Like, I'm not letting you out, I'm going to throw crackers at you instead.
Yeah, I remember also, like, because PlayStation 1, you can't control the camera or anything. I remember hating that. Like, how do you aim? You're just, like, running around, kind of just, like, pressing buttons. Especially as a kid, it was so confusing. And being like, it was on the way to herbology. And it's like, oh yeah, it's that part where Malfoy starts attacking you at the entrance of Hogwarts. Like,
where everybody should be.
Yeah, what is
it?
Oh,
says like,
and the fact that everything's so small as well, like the entrance is like tiny. It's just a small staircase.
It's just the way he summons Crab and Goyle when Malfoy stood in the middle, and he like does this thing with his hands, and then like Crab will go out when he just like claps and then just like does that. It's just like, what are you doing? Why is this part of the
Oh yeah, and also Malfoy's hideous, like beyond hideous.
I don't know what's worse, like Hagrid, Dumbledore and Malfoy all look awful, but they all look awful for different reasons. Yep. I don't know what the programmers were thinking, but it's awful. Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, they didn't have a lot to work with, but yeah. Well, that's so Harry Potter. Oh, did you play the Chamber of Secrets on PlayStation 1 as well?
No, I don't think so. I can't remember. I think the next one I played after that was the Goblet of Fire on PS2, but I can't remember that too well.
I can't really remember it either. I've definitely got it. I don't actually remember anything about it though.
This one tops all of them, I think.
Oh, I've got the Quidditch music in my head. That's now stuck on loop.
Oh god, Shabby's your alarm in the morning. Okay.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. It's so one last thing. It's I love how the Quidditch is so dramatic. There's the training round, like you're like, hello everyone, right? Have you seen this? This is a broom, and then like seconds later you're just in the air, and like there's this crazy dramatic music. There's a timer ticking down, and like. Us as 20-year-olds couldn't even bloody beat the level on time.
No. How can you expect like a 6-year-old to do that? It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. It's not. Suddenly your hands are sweating. So like, oh god, no! It's traumatic. I think I have PTSD from that game a little bit. Every time I was the PS1 controller, I'm like, oh no.
Right. What else did you play when you were a child?
What else? Okay. I've got Spyro the Dragon, Ripto's Rage, and Year of the Dragon because I wasn't fussed on the first one.
You got to tell me about Spyro because I have not played those.
And you should. You really should. Like, Ripto's Rage, which is the second one, it's absolutely brilliant, and some of the stuff that goes on in it. Do you know about the story and the whole like thing of Spyro? What it is?
I should do. I kind of forgot. I don't know.
So, Spyro's just this purple dragon, and he talks, and he lives on this island with some other dragons. And in the first one, all his dragon like family get turned into stone, and you have to go through all these levels to turn them out of stone. To stop Nasty Nork, which is the evil guy, and then you kill Nasty Nork, and that's done. That's the first one. Doesn't matter. The second one, Ripto's Rage, is where this guy called Ripto wants to take over this certain planet or island thing. So these people summon Spyro to come to where they are, and you learn loads of things about the area, and you have to do loads of tasks, and I can't remember what you have to collect in the second one. I think it's orbs. It's orbs to power the portal to send Spyro back to his homeland. That's what you're collecting?
Hang on, wait. So they teleport Spyro. They're like, right, Spyro, we need you now. And then the whole game is Spyro just like, I need to get out of here. I need to get. I want to go home.
Well, he tries to kill. Like he helps out. But the thing, they wanted to summon a dragon because they got the portal to transport a dragon from this dragon land, but Spyro pops out, which is this tiny purple dragon rather than this big ferocious one. They were like, okay, well, you'll have to do. And
that's really funny.
So he has to collect orbs because something, I can't remember exactly, but some of the orbs go missing to get him to go back. So Spyro has to do everything that these people have asked to go home. But it's really good. Like the levels are really good. The characters are so good, and the remastered, the Ignited trilogy is so good. So good. Really improves, the gameplay. The characters are brilliant. It's so colourful, and it's more enjoyable to play the Ignited trilogy if you played it as a kid. Like I think if you started playing Spyro now, it's not as enjoyable. But I could be wrong. People might think different. But the third one, then, the Year of the Dragon, there's this sorceress who starts stealing dragon eggs, and you have to go around and get them back.
Right.
And that's like, there's more to the story, but I can't remember it fully. But I just love the game because I grew up on it. I absolutely love the game.
I do own the Reignited trilogy. I've got it on Steam. I just haven't played it. I got it in like a bundle.
You should play it. Seriously, it's brilliant. It's such a pretty game.
It looks amazing.
It is beautiful, and it's so much better than the original. And I think a lot of people, when they're younger, especially our generation, they decided between Crash Bandicoot or Spyro, and I went towards Spyro. So
yep, I was Crash. Do you remember the Crash Orange and no wait, no, it was Crash Purple and Spyro Orange.
Yeah, they did I never played it, but I remember the crossover happening, and I was thinking,
it's horrendous. It's like one of the worst games ever. It sucks.
But Spyro, like I played other Spyro games. I had Spyro: The New Beginnings on Game Boy Advance, and I played that.
Ooh.
And it's good. It's not part of the trilogy, but it's the last Spyro game because, spoiler alert, Spyro dies.
He dies in A New Beginning. Wait, okay, so A New Beginning. That's it. Okay, I'm just googling it now because I feel like I actually did play this game on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, you battle like there's a train scene where you have to run away from this train.
It's really not amazing though, is it? It's not like
it's not as good as the original 3, but it's hard and it's really sad because Spyro just dies and it's like, okay, that's my childhood gone.
How can you call a game A New Beginning by
Spyro back with all 4 powers rather than just having fire like in the original trio? like get power ups to like change your
Okay.
breath, I suppose, depending on what you've been asked to
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
And this one he has all four, sorry. So like earth, wind, fire, water.
Okay.
So yeah, there's like a sorcerer dragon, like the head evil dragon or something, and you have to like kill her. But
And there's like baboons.
yes, there was. Yeah,
That's very strange.
yeah. I
I
don't
feel like
get
that's
it.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I also played Spyro. I think it's called A Season of Ice.
I never played that.
Yeah,
no.
Season of Ice. That was on the Game Boy Advance. That was
No.
really fun. But completely different to the PlayStation ones. Yeah.
Which is far better. I find. I don't know. I think they're trying to bring it back, and it wasn't happening. It wasn't. Nah, they shouldn't have done that.
You know that there's going to be a new Spyro game soon, right?
Yeah, but I feel like they kind of know what they're doing. I hope they don't just remaster like the New Beginnings, because I can't go through with that again. I can't see Spyro die again.
No, they're not going to do it because Crash Bandicoot 4 now is like coming out like soon.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's coming out really soon, actually, like this week. So I'm pretty sure next year there'll be a new Spyro game to come with that as well.
Probably to counteract it, yeah.
Crash 4 looks pretty cool. I
I haven't paid attention. I've seriously been so behind with like directs and things like that, because I haven't had the time to look at it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm so out of the loop with it all, which is sad. But yeah, like my partner has his PS4 here, so I can slowly get back into gaming.
Yeah,
So,
see, because I'm a full-time YouTuber, I had a very successful one at that. I have plenty of time to research this stuff.
of course, I'm here.
Anyway, enough boasting. What else you got on your list?
Oh, okay. So this is kind of bad, and this puts a really bad thing on my parents because this looks awful. But I played Grand Theft Auto Vice City quite young. Like,
So did I. So did I. Yes.
My mum bought it for my brother. No, my dad bought it for my brother. And then my brother played it. And then one day my mum walks into the room while she sees my brother playing a video game. And there's a prostitute with a sex toy in her hand running out of a shop. And my mum was like, yeah. So my mum was like, I'm going to take that back. And just, nope. And same with San Andreas. My dad bought my brother San Andreas thinking, oh, yes, like a normal kill game. No. No, Dad. No.
How old was your brother though?
We're younger than 10.
I'm surprised. Like, I mean, even with the mentality, it's a normal gun kill game. I mean, that sounds inappropriate for a kid, right?
Right, my parents are not bad people. They are really good parents.
No, I played Vice City as well. And my dad was well aware of what it was. It was his game. He knew that I wasn't good enough to like actually play the story. I wasn't really interested in the story. I was just going around murdering people.
Sorry. Go around with your moped blasting video killed the radio star on that one radio station and just killing people.
I'm so glad you've played Vice City. I feel like no one has played that.
I know, it's one of the really bad games out of the Grand Theft Auto series, but honestly, as a kid, I loved it. I shouldn't love it, but I did. So.
Yeah, and I used to basically just get. I had a printout of all the cheat codes, and I'd go to my dad's, and I'd have it in the box, all the cheat codes, bring it out, and like flying cars and all the weapons, stuff like that.
I love just using, like, I often fuss on using the guns. I was quite brutal. I preferred using, like, the knives.
Oh, Christ. In fairness, the first thing I'd always do is run to the shopping mall and get the katana that was hidden in one of the shops.
The what?
Katana.
What's that?
Massive, long Japanese sword. Honestly, that was the first thing I did, because the knife, you have to, like, it takes a few stabs, The katana,
Exactly.
you can literally, you walk up to people and you slice their heads off clean. That's what it did. It's absolutely awful. I remember as a kid doing it the first time, and it's like really quite disturbing because it's just a body, a headless body, just stands there for a bit with blood pouring out. It's pretty messed up.
Explains a lot.
Oh,
No, I loved it though. I did like just messing about on it. Like if my brother wasn't home or like over his mates, I'd be sat in his room just playing it. Yeah. But
did you do any of the like? Did you do any of the missions?
couldn't care less. Same with Spider-Man on PS2. Just sat on cars. I just find a car and sit on it.
I mean, I did that. In fairness, I did that in Vice City too. I just jump on a car.
The cars, but like, oh, what do I do now? Just gonna have a little tour of the city.
Yeah, don't need to. You can actually get in the car yourself, but it was something about standing on top of it. Like, do they know I'm there?
Even if it was a pickup truck, you'd be like, oh, just sit by here, have a glass of wine, watch the world go by.
I used to like doing the taxi mission. Pick up someone in a taxi and then like do ridiculous like stunts and try and kill the person in the cab without me dying.
Not a mission.
No, the mission was. It wasn't really it wasn't like a story mission.
Oh.
It was like a side thing.
That was the mission. I thought this game was asking you try and kill someone.
No, no,
Thinking,
no. It would be like just a way of getting money. You literally just you're a taxi service. You just take someone from one place to the other, and you get more money if you drive carefully. But of course, what I'd do is like drive it off the face of a cliff and jump out the car just at the last moment and just watch this car with someone in it.
like if you sat there crying, laughing, and like if your parents, like if my mum ever saw me doing that, I think she'd be like, right, thinking he'd take her somewhere. I know.
Ah. Yeah, I always rode the motorbikes, because they're really dangerous. Like if you hit anything, you are so dead. But
Oh yeah, you just fly like across the other side of the map.
Yeah.
Like there's no good over dramatic. Like that wouldn't happen in real life. You wouldn't be shot.
yeah, I know. Sometimes, depending on what you hit, you can actually like properly fly.
Like you just hit a person, but you die and fall.
No, normally it's something really tiny, like a tiny little bump in the road that you just can't possibly see, and that's it.
It's just the head from the person who just chopped off.
Oh man. Yeah. What's your next game?
Oh, my next game. Okay, I'm gonna go with the classic Sonic the Hedgehog. First one on Sega Mega Drive.
Of course,
I
it's
love
coming
that
up.
game. I love that game. I've got another Sonic one coming up later to discuss, and you're gonna be really annoyed at me. No, I love Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one. I just like the soundtrack. Like, it's brilliant. It's so good.
It's pretty timeless, the whole game, really, isn't it?
Definitely.
Like, it's still really pretty, I think.
Oh yeah, like the
But-
retro style is really nice.
Yeah, I think. Whereas games like, freaking Harry Potter that's always going to be ugly. But Sonic actually is pretty cool looking. I think that's a really cool game. Yeah.
It's just reminded me now that time, like the one of the the first week we lived together, and I had my iPod playing, and Rooftop Run came up, and you were like, I think that was the bonding moment for you, wasn't it? It was just like,
Yeah, Rooftop Run came on Karis's phone before a party, and she tried to quickly change it. I'm like, no.
I must hear this.
I can't. I'm never going to get over that because that is that is so specific. That is like even someone who may have played Sonic Generations would not necessarily have remembered that. It was that specific level. It's just, I love that. I love that tune.
It's so good. It's such a good song. Absolutely love it. I haven't listened to it in a while, but I have like run to it like over long times.
God, like running to that.
Yeah, I feel like Sonic. No, honestly, I loved Sonic, but I don't know if you've played like the next game I'm going to talk about. It's called Rampage, and they've recently made a film about it, which really freaked me out with Dwayne the Rock Johnson. And there's like a gorilla. That's based off a game.
Yeah.
Which I played as a kid.
So I'm aware of it, but I don't know what the game is.
So the game is called Rampage World Tour, and it was on PS1. And you chose between like a gorilla, a wolf, I think, and then two. I can't remember the other. A rhino, I think, was there. And you choose between them. I think you unlock each character as you go. And you literally just got to destroy the city as best you can. So you just jump on these buildings and beat them. It's like a side-scrolling game. Well, not side-scrolling, but it's a side-view game.
Oh, I know this game.
Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah.
As an angry child, I loved it.
Yeah, that is a really dumb... How could you possibly spin a movie off of that?
The Rock. Like, I don't... When I saw it, I was thinking, hang on a minute, that's the game I played as a kid, and it's just, yeah.
I love how it's called World Tour. That's
Well, the film's
really...
The film's called World Tour.
Yeah, but the game's called World Tour as well.
Because you go around the world and just kill every city.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a random game my parents might have bought in a charity shop or something.
But I expected the gorilla to be white, like the movie, but it's not even that.
No, he's black or grey, I think.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't know why it's become a thing, but...
I feel like I played it like in an arcade or something, to be honest. I definitely recognise it.
I don't know, like I only played it like just I don't remember getting very far on the levels, but I just remember just beating up some buildings. And eating people. You actually put your hand in and you eat people, like it's quite
Wow. Sorry, I'm just looking at screenshots of it. It's interesting. It's really weird.
And the music was really odd. I can't remember like it off the top of my head, but I remember just being really like, okay. But like each time, I think what happens is, I remember now, each animal is locked in a cage in a different city around the world, and you start off as one of the characters, and then you save all the characters around the world.
A world tour.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Makes sense now. I just remember. Brilliant.
It kind of reminds me of actually, to be honest, it doesn't remind me of anything. It just looks weird. What's your next game?
Oh god, it's a long list. My list is getting longer. Did you ever play Lion King Simba's Pride on PS1?
Okay. So I feel like I know this. But no, I haven't.
It's the first and second one combined.
So you play Simba's Pride.
Yeah, Lion King Simba's Pride. PS1 game. I think it's called Simba's Adventure. Something like that.
Simba's Mighty Adventure.
Yes. Even though it's just like,
my god.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Tell me about Simba's Mighty Adventure.
It's a really bad game. No, so it was... Oh god. So you start off and they teach... You're on Pride Rock and they teach you like how to do the different moves, like roar and like crawl and like roll. Like you roll over things to kill them, but like a bug would come near you and touch you and you'd be harmed. And I'm like, I'm a lion. Why am I getting harmed by a bug? And the roar, like, and Scar is like appearing up the Pride Rock as well, and he's just sat there, just like wiggling his backside, just staring at you, like giving you instructions. You're like, Scar, you're being really creepy right now.
Uncle, what are you doing?
And then at the top, Simba, like Mufasa's up there, just chilling, and he just says everything that the light touches our kingdom, and then the first scene ends, like the first level ends, and it's really weird the way it's done. But then there's these random levels looking at the second Lion King. I don't know if you've seen the second Lion King. Have you seen it? So it's about Simba's daughter, Kiara. And I really like the second Lion King, but the game... But there was like, if you're collecting enough gourds, which are like these things that look like butternut squash, you like unlock these mini games. So there's like a snap game that you play with Timon and Pumbaa. There's a game where you're Rafiki and you just kung fu some hyenas. And I can't remember the third. I think, oh no, the pair one was with Kovu from the second one, and then the other one was you hit moles with Timon and Pumbaa. Like Pumbaa sits on them. Like it was a really bad game, but I loved it.
I think I've seen a Cadicarus episode on this.
He's played it.
But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where I've seen this.
It's so bad. It's like, I'm a lion cub. Why is a beetle hurting me?
Oh, that's every game, isn't it? Like, I feel like, like spike pits and stuff. Like you like in a game, you walk up to a spike and you get damaged. Like, what are they actually doing to that spike? Are they like smashing their bodies into it or something?
What games you are though with the controls, you're just smashing everything.
Yeah, Sonic, I'll let it go because, in fairness, if you're going at the speed of sound and you hit a spike, you're probably going to be in a bad shape. You might lose all your rings.
Well, speaking of Sonic, actually, do you remember Sonic Boom?
Do I? Sonic Boom.
Oh, I loved it.
Hang on. Okay. So I'm just gonna clarify here. So Sonic Boom. I mean, that's not that old.
No,
so this
but
is.
I know that's how the game, but I'm just saying.
So this is you as a 17-year-old because that's when it came out.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's still child. That's still child.
Yeah. But yeah, Sonic Boom. That I loved that game so much because it was so bad. Like, why did Sonic have a scarf?
No, the best one is Knuckles with his bandages.
Not the bandage. Knuckles is taking steroids.
Yeah. The thing is, Knuckles kind of has like a similar face, but his body is so freaky looking.
And his voice, just even in the series, in the TV series.
Okay. So side note here, the Sonic Boom TV series is actually good.
Yes.
Like, can we agree on that? That is actually funny.
For the wrong reasons, though. It's funny because what is this a thing?
Yeah, but that's obviously intentional, though.
Yeah.
Like the jokes they're making are that they know what they're doing, like for sure.
I wish they had that effort with the game though, because there's so many glitches. Like,
what are they thinking with Sonic Boom? And then, it's called Rise of Lyric. Like, what is that?
I forgot what Lyric was.
Why is he rising?
He didn't even appear.
I do actually. That's a good point. Who the hell's Lyric?
Where's he coming from?
All right, I've just googled Lyric. He's a snake.
Oh, yes.
I guess he's pretty cool.
Yeah, but you can't be Eggman though. Like, Eggman is the best villain ever.
So Eggman's funny in all the games, but the Sonic Boom TV series is a highlight. Like, Eggman is perfect in Sonic Boom. Like, he idolizes Shadow in that one episode where he just thinks he's like the coolest thing.
He's just a big old nerd, isn't he? Eggman. Oh god. And then, but we went to go see the movie, didn't we?
The movie, that specific group of people was what made that movie funny to me, because if I'd seen that, like, I don't know, that was a bad movie, but
I loved it.
I just oh wait, I mean, I did not love that. That was a bad movie. Come on.
It's Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's Eggman. That's just the perfect casting. I love that. Like,
Yeah.
but no, I think we were the only the only adults without kids in that movie.
We actually were.
It was so bad, and we were just like laughing at everything.
Thing is, like, this, like, if it wasn't because it was normally because it's just cringy. Like, there's so much cringe in it.
Yeah.
And then they had Sonic, which appeared, which is genius.
Oh my god, I think they must have like did that as feeling bad for how they first designed Sonic when they released the posters for the movie, and everyone was like,
Yeah. Oh, I kind of forgot about that whole thing. That's mental.
That wasn't Sonic. That was someone else. That was his, I don't know, inbred cousin or something. I don't know what that was.
I don't know what they were thinking though, because there were obviously tons of people in that company who were saying this is bad, because like they released a trailer and then like a couple of days later they said, all right, we'll change it. It didn't take that much convincing.
No, I think they knew what they'd done, and they were just trying to get enough thing to pay for it to be changed. Do you know what I mean? Think, God, this money's going to be worthwhile.
It probably was that, yeah.
I don't know. No. Yeah. It's good though. I just love Sonic. I just think everything about Sonic is brilliant. I grew up on it. Like, yeah.
I'm disappointed by the lack of. I want another good 3D Sonic game really bad.
Yeah.
Like Generations was actually like really good. I really like that game. Yeah. But then Sonic Forces was crap. Oh.
Make your own Sonic character. Why?
Hey, I'm totally cool. Like, make it as cheesy and stupid as you can, right? That's cool. I like that. But the levels have to be good, and like Forces, there's like videos of people. I know it's like people joke about Sonic just being, you just press forward, but people were literally posting videos of just going like this with the controller and beating like half the game.
No, I know you don't need to actually concentrate.
Just
like, it's fun to play if you just want to chill, but it's not if you want to actually play a game. It's not. No.
So bad.
No. Actually, there's a random game. Actually, I don't know if you know this. Have you ever played Pharaoh?
No.
So this is a game my brother had. Again, all the games that I talked about pretty much someone else has had. They've never been mine. It was this game on the PC where literally it was like Sims a city, but Pharaoh times.
I'm looking at pictures of it now. Yeah. It's very cool.
It's good, yeah. It was really good, really hard as well. But I loved playing that. That was one of my favourite games as a kid to play when my brother actually let me play it.
Oh, it's sick. That's such a cool looking game.
I bought it in CEX for 10p.
10p?
Yeah, and I gave it to my brother and he was like, oh, I've already got it on Steam. And I was like, okay, that's been a nice thing, yeah. I got it for 10p.
I mean, you should have just burnt it in front of him at that point. Like, 10p, who cares?
I don't know where that is now. I have no idea. Yeah. No. I'm trying to think.
I've never heard of this game. It's so cool.
It's a really cool game. I think it's quite cheap. It's obviously on Steam, so...
If it's not 10p, I'm not buying it.
If it's more than 10p. No, it is. It's a good game. It is a good game. No. I'm trying to think. What other games did I play? Well, obviously, there's Minecraft.
Minecraft. Yeah, but I feel like that's more of like that's like top game.
No,
I was
that's
expecting that to be on your list
Kind
of top games.
Oh yeah, that's definitely my top games. I'm trying to think.
Obviously,
Child-
Pokemon, but I don't know when you started playing Pokemon. I feel like you weren't really a child.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was only like 16 when I started playing that. But
Well, it's
I only
probably
played Platinum, I think, Platinum and Y and Sun of Moon. Yeah.
that's such a funny sentence that you just said.
What?
Platinum and Y and some of Moon. Well,
Yeah,
I think
I wasn't a big Pokemon
honestly,
fan.
to be honest, looking at the time, I think it is actually a good time to talk about your top games now.
Okay.
So I would like a list in order from worst to best. Okay, I'll do a little bit of explaining. I've got an Excel sheet here. Okay, and it's got a list. Oh no, that's not the list. One second. That's the list. So it's a list of everyone's games that have been on the podcast. Obviously, there's only been 2 episodes so far, but I've also got my games and Jack Hoxby's games on there as well. So it's actually a pretty big list. The idea is to get like a top 10 based on everyone's games.
Okay.
The only problem is, so far, everyone's chosen different games, so the list is massive. And I think you're gonna choose different games too.
No. I think my worst favorite, like out of the top 5, I think worst would be Sonic Boom.
Jeez, that's in your top 5. Jeez. All right, I'm just gonna throw out there. Does Crash Twinsanity like earn anything in this?
An honourable mention.
Okay, just honourable mention.
Twinsanity.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna throw out an honourable mention for Crash Twinsanity. Alright, okay, so we've got this list here, and it's a list of like actual like amazing games, and then we're gonna have to actually put Sonic Boom. Oh, right, okay.
So the second worst out of my top 5 is Roller Coaster Tycoon on PS2.
Such a weird pick. Oh my god. Alright, explain. Tell me about Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I just loved it. I just loved building roller coasters that wouldn't work. So that people would buy. And the thing is, what I loved about it most, you could sit and be on the roller coaster and be thrown off.
Oh man. Oh, so was this Roller Coaster World?
Tycoon 2.
Oh, Tycoon 2.
Yeah, on PS2. I think it was Tycoon. Might be World. I might have got that one.
I don't think Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 actually came out on PS2. I think it's PC.
Roller Coaster World then.
Yeah.
It was really bad. Like, it was bad, but it was good because of what I used to do on it. I could sit on all the rides, but I just sit there on like teacups and have a great time.
I mean, it looks pretty sick for a PS2 game, considering you can get on the ride. That's pretty exciting.
And get thrown off. The thing is, you could change the camera so you could turn around and see the other dummies behind just looking.
Oh, that's a very interesting pick. Okay.
Yeah. I think then it would be Sims 3, actually. I really like Sims 3.
Sims 3 is a good pick, actually.
I don't like Sims 4 as much. I prefer Sims 3. I've got Sims 4, I'm pretty sure on my laptop. Let me double check.
I think Sims 4 is really bad.
Yeah, I prefer Sims 3 or even Sims 2.
Yeah.
Sims 2 was a simpler time, I think.
Sims 2, I remember because Oh, one sec, you've frozen. I think. Oh, you're back now.
I got fine.
Sims 2, I remember because I played it on my dad's very old computer many years ago, and I made a character that was so complex, like facially, like we're talking like just had the most hideous face you've ever seen. Every time I'd load up that character, it would crash.
That's an achievement though. That's also need to be like, that's an achievement. I made a character so bad I broke Sims. No, I think number 4 is Animal Crossing New Leaf.
That is a very good pick. I was wondering when Animal Crossing was going to come up.
I love Animal Crossing so much. I'm so tempted to get a Switch back. I miss my Switch.
So New Leaf is the 3DS one, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
One sec. Sims. Are we on Sims 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And Animal Crossing New Leaf. Yeah. You talk to me about Animal Crossing because I don't really understand Animal Crossing particularly. I don't get it.
Well, I had Pocket Camp on my phone. I got quite far on it. I keep downloading it and undownloading it, re-downloading it. It's just a really nice game. You on New Leaf, you turn up at this town just expecting to move in, but all of a sudden you're announced as the mayor. So you have your home built for you, but it's like Tom Nook comes up to you and it's like, "Oh, I'll help you build your home, no problem." He builds it for you. You think, "Oh, what a really nice guy." That'd be £100,000, please. So you got to sell like a load of fish and a load of plants and shells and God knows what. And the funny thing is, you go to this tropical island and you've got this tiny little rod. You see a fin in the water. You think, "Oh, I'll catch a shark." You catch a whale shark. How can you catch a whale shark on a fishing rod?
Like, oh, I'll buy it. Oh no. You've frozen.
Oh God.
Oh.
I don't know what's happening. Discord keeps like going on a mad one.
It's all good. It's all good.
But no, it's just the fact you don't just catch it, you hold it up and it's like the same height as you. No, that's not accurate.
What are the? I'm gonna look. What a whale shark? How is that even? How can you possibly? Okay. Let's have a look.
It's huge.
Oh, that is mad. Are you kidding? That doesn't. Thing is, right? That looks really funny, even on the game, but like, that's like 30 times smaller than it actually is.
It's the biggest fish on Earth. Like, can't just hold it up. Do you mean? Yeah.
That is so funny.
No. But yeah.
We get great whites? No.
Yeah, you catch a great white.
Okay, this is like ridiculously dumb. You just fish a great white, which is definitely still like thrashing about. You just
here it is.
Oh.
No, but I think my first top one is Spyro the Dragon: Ripto's Rage. I just love that game so much. Everything about it.
Okay, so is that the first one or the second one?
The second one. I don't like the
Oh
first.
no! Oh, so close. So Jack put Spyro the Dragon, and that would have been enough to make that the best game of all time according to this list. But
No, it's the second one
it's
for me.
not. I'm actually going to clarify with Jack that he means the first one, because this list is stupid. Oh no. Right, I'm just going to go through this list and very quickly sort it out. How do I do this?
I think with the broad friendship group that you have, this was bound to happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So
Oh no! So the plan is because I want it to reflect a broad range of people. Like I don't want it to just be, like real gamery game people, because you'll probably have loads of repeats. But I'm hoping that given enough time, eventually there'll be a few repeats. I hope. It just shows you. It shows you though how broad games are, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I am gonna read out the list, and I will make it super quick. Okay. Just for the benefit of the couple of 100,000 people watching up to this point in the episode. So if you're openly beta fans, you're keeping track of this list. I know you've been excited to hear the update, so here we go. So the joint number one best game of all time is Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Mass Effect 2, The Last of Us, Metro 2033, Spyro the Dragon, Ripto's Rage. That's number one.
What is Jack thinking that? Is Jack like the second one?
No, that was yours. He didn't put it as number one. He put it as like number 3, I think.
Okay.
Then the second best game of all time is joint between Persona 4, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Little Big Planet 2, The Witcher 3, and Animal Crossing New Leaf. Number 3 is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Halo Reach, Skyrim, Battlefield 3, and Sims 3. And then
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't bring up Smash Bros. I was expecting it.
I forgot about that game. Oh my god, it's clearly not a favourite if I forgot about it.
I feel like there's a few games like Mario Kart as well. I mean, you played a lot of Mario Kart.
Oh my god.
Do you, like Mario Kart DS?
No, Mario Kart would be Wii U for me. Mario Kart 8.
That's very interesting. I mean, I obviously know you played that a lot, but that's a good game.
I did for Super Smash Brothers though. Like I was really good at that.
So just to clarify here, you have put Sonic Boom over Smash Brothers over Mario Kart 8.
That is clearly my decision. I'm gonna stick to it.
Are you? I think you actually are hammered.
Malibu. Straight. Not joking.
Okay. All right. I'll be quick.
It's okay.
In 4th place, we have Civilization 5, Towerfall, Spyro the Dragon, Lost Planet 2, Roller Coaster World. And then in 5th place, we have Undertale, Street Fighter 4, Minecraft, PUBG, and Sonic Boom. How Minecraft is that low down, I don't understand. Like, you didn't even put Minecraft in your list.
I love Minecraft. And same with like Stardew Valley. I love it, but there's just some games I can't give up on. You know, Roller Coaster World.
Your list is so confusing.
You expect anything?
Seriously, Sonic Boom is. I'm gonna have to like roll out loads of these episodes really quick because I can't deal with having Sonic Boom be the 5th best game of all time. I can't have that.
I really want it to be so bad, and I really hope someone else says it. Like,
I will bet money on not a single person bringing up that game, not even mentioning it. No one's gonna bring that up.
It's so good though.
Okay, so and also we technically have a 6th place, which is people. I let people have honorable mentions. So in 6th place we have Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and a game called Evolve. So that is our top 6 games of all time.
It's such a mixed variety. I feel like I've come in and just screwed it all up.
We have a list of like real good games, and then I'm not even mad. I'm not mad about
You're mad about Sonic Boom.
any of them. It's just Sonic Boom. Like, I'll take like all of them are great actually. Like Sims 3 is a really good shout because that definitely deserves to be up there. But Sonic Boom really hurts. I mean, in fairness, Roller Coaster World kind of hurts as well. Actually,
It's worth it though. For the
I didn't even know you ever played that. I don't know what roller coaster. I've never heard of Roller Coaster World in my life.
It's so good. It's the fact that you can build these really bad roller coasters. They won't even check. Like, you know, some roller coaster tycoon games, before you click confirm, they won't let you build it if it doesn't work. But these ones will let you keep them built, even though they throw people off and kill them. So you just got these people coming into your playground, dying. Yeah, it's so funny.
Well, there you have it. So, do you? We're nearing the end now. I do try to aim for an hour. Do you want to discuss any of the other games, like the 150 games that you've just remembered exist that are so much better than Sonic Boom?
I think Super Smash Brothers. I love that game. Like the one on Wii U. That's just Super Smash Brothers, isn't it? There's no like. Is it Brawl? No, not Brawl.
So Brawl is Wii, and then the Wii U one is literally just called for Wii U.
Oh, the Wii U. Well, I like that one, and I was really good at it.
Game.
I was very good at being Rosalina or Kirby. Like I think when I lived with my old housemates 2 years ago, yeah, they really got annoyed with me. They wouldn't ask me to play.
I loved playing against you for Smash. Like you're one of the best. There's very few people who I know who are really good at Smash. Like you were very good at Smash.
Played it a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to play some Smash. Oh man.
I know.
Yeah.
I just want to buy a Switch now and just do it online.
The thing is, though, the online's really bad for Smash.
It's laggy, isn't it?
It's so annoying. Like, how fun would it be if we could play that online? But
we'll find a way. I'm sure soon you'll be able to come back down to, my hometown.
I'm desperate. I'm so desperate. So, just quickly to bring it back to the podcast real quick. Some hot news has come in today. Mm-hmm. There's a new Smash Bros. Character being revealed tomorrow, which is pretty hype.
That's pretty cool. Okay, I need to pay out for that. What time?
Who do you think? I don't know, like 7 a.m. Pacific time. I don't know what that is. But
I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm still open for Shrek.
So unfortunately, Sakurai did actually say there will only be video game characters.
Well, Shrek's been on a video game.
No, it has to be like originated. I would. Before he said that, I genuinely thought there was a small chance. I actually thought it was possible. That would have. I can't.
Do you remember that mod you downloaded and you could be Thomas the Tank?
Yeah, do you remember that? And then it broke every time you used it. And it was like a reskin of Rob or something, and so it like span around and stuff.
It's like, why is that related to Thomas? He doesn't do that.
Oh, do you remember that mod was so bad? Like, there was so many like awful skins in there.
Oh yeah.
Like Shrek was just Donkey Kong.
That was so bad. I loved it though. I missed it so much. I missed all that. I know.
I miss playing Smash. I used to, when I was younger, I used to be able to just play on my own against computer players. I didn't mind, but I don't know. I've had too many Smash nights now that I need other people. It's just like that is how you play the game. It's so good.
Yeah, I miss doing that. Just getting drunk and playing Smash. Like that was
That is what we're doing. Okay, when lockdown's over, that's happening. I'm
we'll go
desperate.
to the Woodville, have a good old burger from the Woodville, and then go and get drunk and play Smash. Yeah.
That is wholesome. Right, that is the end of Hitbox episode 3, featuring Karis. If you would like to make my day, and you've gotten this far into the video, I think legally you have to subscribe by this point, actually. So I will. Sorry, Karis, do you want to ruin that for me, or you?
You're talking to me.
I'm not talking to you. Honestly, having to deal with non-professionals is such a pain in the ass. Anyway,
Sorry. I'm saying legally, Karis, you need to subscribe now, and I thought you were being genuine. I was like, oh no, you have to worry.
So no, viewers, like, subscribe, and comment down below on. What do you think? What do you think of Karis? Do you think she was a nice person? Like, what do you reckon? Do you want to ruin her day, or do you want to make her day? It's all up to you. Goodbye.